Hi everyone, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace. I'm here today to do the intuitive readings for fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, mid-month general readings for September 2018. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back as always. I love how much support y'all give. And I'm going to be doing this a little differently than the channeled messages that I do for mid-month. I'm still going to be channeling messages, but I am going to be pulling a card just to use the tools in between and see what comes through. So remember, these are general readings. They may not apply for everyone, and that is perfectly fine. If it does not resonate with you, it's not meant for you. So please understand that. There are plenty of other readers on YouTube, which I absolutely support. If you don't get your answers of clarity through me, I hope you find it through someone else. So with that being said, let's see. Who do y'all want to start with? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. I want to start with Leo. Okay. So, Leo. Yep. Okay. Leo, this might be the time for you to take a step back. Okay. I think you need to reprioritize what direction you need to go in. I feel like there's a shift in direction for you this month, and it might be a very scary one, okay? Because you do have the Five of Pentacles here, and this means that you do have a lot of challenges that you're overcoming, okay? This could have to do with financial, career, that sort, because you do have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here. So some of you might be thinking about taking a new path in your career or leaving behind something that you've done for a long time because it's not really working for you anymore. Even if it's not your career, it's something that you've invested time in. I do feel that, okay, for some of you, it could be a 5-year period that you've been working with something and it didn't really turn out in your favor. But for a lot of you, it could have been, I almost get the sense of shortchanged, whatever that means for you. If you feel like you've been shorted on an opportunity or a circumstance in your life, where you feel like you've been heading down a dark road, that you're not really sure where you're going or where you're heading, and it's not looking very it's not looking very out optimistic for you, okay? It's almost seeming more daunting the longer you go on this path. Now, the reason why is because you're continuing down a path that you don't need to be on anymore. It's time to take a detour. If you look at the Seven of Michael here, he's telling you that there's a different path for you to take, and it looks much brighter than the one that you've been on, okay? If you feel like you have been left out in the cold, if you feel like you've been shortchanged, if you feel like, especially if it's a career, then, you know, you're working and working and working, hoping that you get that promotion, and they give you something to keep you hanging on, but it's not enough and not fully up to what they promised. Okay, even if it's not a career, that's the kind of something and it's not working out in your favor, and the people that promised you things aren't living up to their fullest capacity, then they're telling you that there is a different path for you to take that is going to be a lot more beneficial to you in the long run. You're at a 5, you're heading towards a 10. So when you move in this new direction and trust that where you're being led is a lot more prosperous for you, then you're going to come into your own energy. You're going to come into your own strength and determination by, and it's all about reflection. Okay, if you're not sure what path to take or where you are heading, then you need to stop and pause for reflection. You have the capability to do anything that you want, and it's coming into this place of quiet that you realize that strength has been within you this whole time, and it's time to let that lion out. Okay. um yeah. You know, and it's funny because you might be dealing with a Taurus as well. There's some sort of partnership here going on that's going to be very beneficial. So it's about releasing the, I feel like it's about releasing the standards when it comes to the relationships in your life. Okay. Um, if you keep if you keep comparing the people in your life to the people in your past, either you're repeating karmic cycles because you have yet to learn the lesson, or you're letting your past haunt you to the point that you're not seeing things for what they truly are. So take into consideration how that fits into your life. But if you are having a hard time deciding what path you need to take, pause and reflect. Ask for guidance. Don't be afraid to ask for guidance, because you see him, he's leading you. He's saying, wait, no, don't go that way anymore. Come this way. Let me show you the path to enlightenment. Okay. So it's all about releasing yourself from the things that are holding you back, that are not fruitful enough for your hard work, for your energy. If you feel like you are dumping everything into the same circumstance and it's not getting any better, then you have to reprioritize and go in a different direction than you haven't done before. And it doesn't mean that you have to let things go, that you have to quit your job or leave that relationship, but you might need to come about it in a different perspective. Come about it in a different way than you haven't before. Um, it's time to switch things up. If you keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result, you're going to keep getting the same that you've been given. Don't expect things to change just because you want them to. You have the power to make the necessary changes. You do not have to do this alone. You have certain people within your environment that you can trust. Okay. And if you aren't sure if you can trust them, then you need to talk to someone who is intuitive, that has your back, that has your best interest at heart, and ask for help. Don't be afraid to allow people to help you through this process. Um, don't focus on the things that you've lost, but the things that you're about to gain by going on this new journey. Excuse me. Some of you might need to open up your throat chakra. I hate when they choke me up like this. It might be one of those things where you've been holding back what you really want to say or what you need to communicate. And again, I can see this going both for relationships and career partnerships. If you are comfortable within yourself and comfortable within your journey, then you're going to see all that you have to be grateful for. If you don't, if you're not, then you are going to be focused on the things that you have lost or that are not working out in your favor. If you are playing the why me game, why is this happening to me? What did I do wrong? Why can't I make this happen? You need to look at it from, what is this trying to teach me? What am I supposed to learn from this situation? And what am I supposed to do now? I have the control. So you need to take control and leadership over your life and make the necessary changes in order to reap the benefits. So, is there anything else? Yeah, don't focus on the things like the negative self thought. You need to let that go, Leo. um Yeah, own it. Own it. You're saying own it. Okay. You need to own your life. You need to own your decisions. You need to own the relationships and the patterns that you have continued to do, and understand that you don't have to beat yourself up for it, but you do need to take responsibility for your actions. It is not everyone else's fault. You are the one that put yourself in this situation. You cannot help how other people respond or react. You have that control in how you respond and react to the situation. So if someone does you wrong, then I wish you love and peace, but I'm heading this way. You can't come with me. If you know your worth when it comes to your career and you were promised a raise or a promotion or whatever the case may be, then you need to know that you have worked your ass off. And if you've been doing your 100% best, then you know that you are worth that promotion or that raise. So make sure that you are standing up for yourself and don't take no for an answer. If they don't want to give it to you, then go somewhere else, because someone else will be appreciative of what you have to offer. Okay? That's all I'm saying. All right. So that was Leo. Who do you want to do next? Aries. All right. What's going on with Aries? And these are for sun, moon, and rising, okay? What's going on with Aries? The month, September 2018. Okay. All right. Aries. Woo! Looking good, y'all. Aries, for real. Okay, so some of you might be thinking of starting a new partnership, getting more creative, doing what you love, really coming into your own power and manifesting a lot of opportunities for yourself. But you need to be clear on what direction you want to go in. Don't take on too many things and overburn yourself that you get flooded out, right? This is a time to be very, very clear on your intentions and shining the spotlight on the things that you want to create for yourself. You do have the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups here. So this is all about working with others who see your same vision, really working hard and diligent in order to create something in your life. Now, with the Seven of Cups, this is talking about a lot of different opportunities. There could be a lot of offers around you at this time. If you're not sure, then you need to detox. You need to take a step back. You need to clear things out, clear your space, clear your mind, clear your body, and ask for a direction, ask for guidance, and make a clear decision on how you want to move forward. There are going to be some chapters closing out at this time of your life. And this is just opening up a new opportunity for you, okay? Especially with the sun. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So, using your law of attraction, your positive affirmations, in order to close out the things that no longer serve you, in order to bring about that peace and wonder into your life. There is much better things for you that are coming when you let go of the control and allow yourself to go with the flow, okay? And it's because you're detaching yourself from the material things and going on a more spiritual quest. You're looking at things from a different perspective too. There's a lot of communication going on, and don't dwell so much, okay? This is a time for you to really say, this is how I want to live my life. This is how I want to experience life. This is what I want my reality to be. And if you want it to be working in healthy partnerships and working together to create things, having a lot of ideas flowing, but making a clear decision on how you want to proceed with this partnership. illuminating anything that needs to be enlightened, and releasing the past. Let go and let God. Let God take care of this, y'all. You do not have to carry your burdens by yourself, because He's right there with you. No matter what your beliefs are, whatever your higher power is. But I believe that the changes that are coming are getting you to see your spiritual quest through a different perspective, seeing it through a different light. And it's also allowing you to see the capability of what you can create, Aries. Like, if there are things in your life that you feel need to be switched up, or you want to start using your hands more, you want to use your mind more, whatever the case may be, whatever you need to do in order to bring that creative power and that building a foundation and a partnership between others, working together in an easy fashion where things just flow naturally. You're gonna have to be clear on your intentions and your decisions, okay? You can't have too many things going on, because then you're going to get distracted. So it's very important for you to focus on what is the priority and be clear. Speak up about what you can handle and what you can't. Um, I also feel that going in this new direction is going to be a very positive uh, outcome for you, okay? Um, don't be afraid to talk and get that creative energy flowing. Set those intentions, put it out into the universe. Let people know what you're trying to accomplish. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Um, and it's all going to be successful, whatever it is that you're trying to create. So, let's see. Is there... I also feel like I'm also getting the word moonlighting. So if there's any of you that are thinking about, doing different jobs and doing different outside sources in order to bring in more income, that is a good idea for you at this time. Okay, if you are struggling with money and finances, then this is a good time for you to start reaching your hand in other pots. And that might be why the Seven of Cups is here, because it's telling you that there's more than just one opportunity for you, but you need to be clear on what you can handle and what you can't. Don't take on every little thing that comes your way. Make sure that it fits into what you're trying to create for yourself. Um, Again, be clear on your intentions. So with the Sun card illuminating all of this, it's telling you that they are supporting this adventure, that they are supporting the decisions that you are making. And when you bring all of this together and build that partnership the way that it's meant to, with clear communication and clear direction, then things are really going to start moving very quickly for you. I feel like once you detach yourself from the outcome and what you feel like you need from the universe, then you're allowing the universe to give you what you truly need. And then you go on this spiritual quest where you're coming into your own, and you're telling people about it. Like, this is what my experience is, this is what my reality is, and I want you to know it too, because you can have this, right? Like, we're here to uplift and inspire others to come into their own spiritual process, and that is a beautiful thing, no matter how you do it. So now just remember that no matter how this falls for you, Aries, whether it's career, whether it's relationships, just be clear in your direction, your communication, and what you're trying to create. I would really work... They're saying vision boards, affirmations, and work on the law of attraction. So, there's a lot of good meditations on YouTube. Write out an affirmation list. Write one every day if you need to, because it's always going to change. But yeah, I mean, they keep popping out the same, okay? So this is definitely for you, Aries, no matter how it falls. There is definite partnerships and opportunities coming your way that's going to prove successful for you. So congratulations. All right. So Sagittarius, what is going on with Sagittarius? Oh, it be getting hot out here. All right. Sagittarius, what is going on with Sagittarius mid-month September 2018? Okay. Okay. Interesting. So, looks like Sagittarius might run into a few hiccups this month. Um, Now, overall, you have the Page of Swords here. So, um, with the Page of Swords in the traditional tarot, you might have someone who is being discreet, someone who is checking in on you. You might be checking in on someone else. Like, the energy can go back and forth, so take how it resonates. But there's the page is all about being the messenger, right? So there's some sort of truth that is going to be coming out, whether this is just being blunt about what they experience, how they're feeling. Um, you could have a lot of documents that need to be signed. But the air sign is all about communication, truth, um, clarity, and the page being the messenger here. This is talking about something that is fairly new, something that needs to be said. And with the King of Staffs, you have the Page of Staffs. So you have two pages here. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, that you need to talk to. Um, if it's not an air sign, then it's someone who probably doesn't have a hard time speaking their mind, probably talks a lot, might, dig for information, that kind of thing. But they're telling you that you need to keep your eyes on the bigger picture here, and you need to be the messenger when it comes to what you're passionate about. You can overcome this challenge, especially if you are dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, or it could just mean that this is a time for you to really nurture your passions, okay? Especially with the Seven of Staffs here and the Two of Staffs. I feel like at one point this this situation did make you happy, but I feel like you're on a quest, possibly with Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, that is making you happier than the air sign. Strong Taurus energy, but the air sign is coming in and out. Okay. And this might cause a lot of disturbance, especially with the Seven of Staffs here. So just, okay, first off, stand up for yourself, Sagittarius, okay? Don't let people walk all over you. Second, make sure that you are not treading in anything that you're not supposed to have your fucking hands in. Okay, sorry, I don't know where that came from. Now, when it comes to, and I almost feel like this is more of a promise that was kept that kind of got denied. All right. Someone is very bitter this week, and it has to do indirect, or it has to do with you. Okay. I don't necessarily feel that you're the one that's bitter. I feel like there's someone else in your circumstance that is bitter. So please take how that resonates. And it's because that they weren't chosen. It's petty shit. Okay. Now, I will say that there could be some arguments, there could be fighting, disagreements, that kind of thing, but it's having confidence in standing up for what you truly believe in, okay? If this is the path that you want to take and you had to leave someone behind, or you had to break a promise, or whatever the case may be, you have to own that. And you have to say, well, I know I said this or you said this, but I'm moving in this direction and this is the direction that I'm going to take. I'm not going to feel bad about it because this is my decision. So even if it does hurt someone else, it's not intentional, okay? And you need to understand that when you are truthful about what you are feeling and experiencing and the decisions that you want to make, then you are doing things in the right way. You're being honest, and just because it did not work out the way that you thought it would doesn't mean that you didn't have good intentions there. Everything is about intention. So, I have this conversation with people all the time. The Bible says, do not lie, cheat, or steal. Well, if your children are starving, you're going to steal food to make sure they're fed, right? You're not going to steal just because you like the rush. There's the intention. To kill. You're not going to just go out and murder someone, but if you have to defend your life and it's you or them, you're going to kill someone in order to save yourself. It's all about intention. So make sure that whatever you're doing in your current circumstance has a good intention behind it, okay? Make sure that you're a little more careful about the promises you're making and be a little more careful about the promises that you're accepting. Don't put so much what's the word? Don't put so much backing behind it, because things happen and there's no control over that. People have the right to change their mind if they feel like it doesn't fit. And sometimes people get ahead of themselves. So make sure that you think clearly before you make any promises or before you accept any promises. Um, you're heading in a good direction. I feel like, what you're trying to accomplish will be more beneficial for you than what you were doing prior, and that's why you shouldn't feel guilty. But just be careful of this air sign sneaking back in, okay? If you are done, then let them know. Be honest, be clear. Don't sugarcoat, don't beat around the bush. You need to say, I'm done with this situation and I'm ready to move on. If you are not clear and they still don't get it, then you have to set stronger boundaries, okay? Because I feel like someone's not getting the bigger picture here. So, and it's all about using that universal wisdom too, okay? With the owl being here, let's see. Yeah. With the owl being here, I feel that this is, again, another part of being the messenger. This person, whoever this is for you, Sagittarius, is some sort of messenger for you. They're teaching you something about yourself that you don't know yet. And they're teaching you a different way of going about things. So take it for what it's worth, take it with a grain of salt, and understand that when you're using this universal wisdom to carry your thoughts and your messages, your prayers to the angelic realm, to the other side, that you are using a universal wisdom that you're tapping into that most people don't even know how to comprehend. So understand that when you're using this truth, this divine connection, and giving it to your higher power, that you are doing things in the best way possible. And that's all that you can do. Make sure that you are being true to yourself, being true to those around you. And you don't want to create a facade where you have to keep up a game, right? You want to be able to be yourself and say, this is who I am, and these are the decisions I'm making, and there's nothing you can do about it because this is who I am. So do what is best, not only for you, but for the highest good of all. And if you staying in a situation where you're really not happy because you're scared to let someone else down, you're not doing anyone any favors, and neither are they. So, with that being said, did I get everyone? Sagittarius. Yeah. All right. Well, that's all I have for y'all today. If you would like a personal reading, please email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. If you do not need a personal reading, but you would like to support the channel, there is a donation link down below in the description box. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook, Instant Go, Instagram, trying to get my face out there a little bit more. And Instant Go is for iPhone users only. If you need a one message or whatever, a quick turnaround, you can check me out on there. And on Instagram, there's too many Instas. Instagram, we're doing like daily intentions and weekly energy and weekend energy reads there as well. So it's kind of all over the place, but you can grab whatever you need from wherever I'm at. So with that being said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. Let me know how this resonates with you. I appreciate all of your support and your love. And if you need me, I'm here. Let me know like what you need. I got you. So with that being said, if anyone needs to see this message, please send it their way. Don't be stingy, share. So I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you joining me today, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.